Today I am checking out the FIFINE Profile 3 microphone. This is a sleek USB-C condenser cardioid microphone. Yes, USB-C. That means no fancy XLR interfaces or expensive hardware. You just plug this thing in and it's good to go. Now, this thing is aimed at creators, streamers, or really anybody that's looking to up their audio game at a budget price. That's kind of FIFINE's thing. Now, the cool part is that I have a second FIFINE Profile 3 microphone. And no, it's not because I'm stupid and bought two, but FIFINE is so generous that they decided that they wanted to send me a second one so I could run a giveaway and get y'all one of these. Now, if you want to find out how to sign up for that, just stick around to the end and I'll tell you absolutely everything on how to do that. Before we move forward, I have to be transparent with you. FIFINE and I have zero contractual agreement. We never have. As you know, I review a lot of their products. Honestly, they are so generous that they send them to me. But yes, we have zero monetary contractual agreement. I can say whatever I want about their products, and everything I have said has been on my own accord and in my own opinion. Now, welcome to the channel. I'm Buckworm, and this is where we get deep inside these reviews and I give you my firsthand experiences with the product. So let's get right into the review. Let's start with what is in the box. First off, on top, you're gonna get the user manual, which is simple and easy to follow. Next, underneath that, you're going to get the microphone itself, fully assembled with its weighted base attached. Now, underneath that, you're going to get a USB-C to USB-A cable that, like I always say, feels just luxury and durable. FIFINE makes wonderful cables. Now, at around 60 to 70 to 80 bucks, depending on where you find your Profile 3, it definitely sits in the budget range. But nothing about this is budget feeling or cheap or junky at all. The mic has a good amount of weight to it. Its entire body, including the stand, is made out of metal. It doesn't feel like flimsy or hollow like some of the other budget streamer microphones that are out there. Now, at a glance, if you look at this, it looks like it could record in 360 because of the metal mesh grill that goes all the way around it. But this is a cardioid mic, which means that you can only record on one side, which is this side. So make sure that when you buy this, that you're talking directly into this right here. Otherwise, if you come at it from the side, it's just not going to sound good. It's going to sound muted. And speaking of how it sounds, let me show you exactly how this thing sounds. I'm going to switch over from my Rode Pod mic, which is an XLR dynamic mic, to the cardioid condenser. Here we go. This is the live test of the Profile 3. And as you can see, it's got a lot heavier, fuller sound than the Rode Pod mic, which is a dynamic mic. This is going to be a little bit more sensitive, and this is not. This is like maybe more for like drums and stuff, but it actually turns out it's a pretty good podcasting mic, hence the name Pod Mic, and it's for 100 bucks. I'll do a review on that later, but comparatively, this thing's got a lot of It also comes with a low pass frequency filter right here. You can just switch on. And now I'm sounding a lot more higher pitched, a little bit more nasally, and what this is for is to cut out hissing sounds in your frequency. So say you got like a fan or an air purifier or like a fridge or something near you that's like a hiss, that should cut it out. Now, I don't think it cuts out tapping or typing. It doesn't seem like that's what it's for. Maybe just use some noise canceling software. But let's move on to some of the features besides the low pass filter. So we have, like I said, 3 knobs. We have a monitor knob on the front. So what this does is that if you have headphones plugged into the bottom of this, you can actually turn it all the way to the left, and you can hear yourself even more. Or if you turn it all the way to the right, you'll be able to hear more of your Windows sounds. So if it's all the way to the left, you're not going to hear anything going on your computer. And if it's all the way to the right, you're just not going to hear your voice. That doesn't affect the volume of the mix. Now that comes down to the two buttons on the back, or sorry, two knobs on the back. The bottom one is your headset volume. Like I said, if you have something plugged into the bottom of this and you have your headphones on, you can just crank that and that will be a global gain. Now for this top one, this is the mic volume. So if I go all the way over here, I'm getting a lot louder. And if I go all the way over here, I'm getting... But let's just put that right there. Off rip, this thing freaking rocks. I can't believe this is 70 bucks. Like, this sounds so good. Like, I have this with like another, this was 100 bucks. I have an interface that was like 150 bucks, and damn, like I kind of always hated on USB mics, and I really can't hate on this. It sounds wonderful, and I love all the features built right into the mic. One thing that I'm not too keen on is the positions of these. The mic monitoring button definitely doesn't have to be on the front of the mic. You could have put that on the back. It's very intuitive. You're just mixing between hearing your Windows sounds and hearing yourself. You should probably have the gain on the front so that you can tell where you are. Like, you have to literally physically flip it and look to remember, like, oh, maybe I'm all the way up, maybe I'm all the way down. Like, I'm not a big fan of that. I think that these two are more importantly here, and or maybe put the knob on the side. I don't know. Oh, and also on the front here, let me turn it. You can see that there is a mute button that you just press. I'm sure you figured out what I said there. And that's really it. This thing, ooh, it's pretty cool. I'm having some very strange thoughts because I am an audio guy, and I don't know if you guys knew that, but I am an audio guy. I came from an audio background. I went to school for recording engineering and music, and I was big into the XLR mics because it's like, this is the standard. You gotta have an XLR mic. I would never record music into a USB mic, those little junky things on your desk, but this has proven me wrong. And this isn't even an expensive one. This is like one that you could just buy right now and be ready to go and be extremely happy for what it is. Like, the cost of all the things I have, including the mic, including the interface, including the boom, that's like $250, $300. You could just buy this microphone for 65 bucks with the boom arm for maybe altogether $120. Now that's a real deal, and I think that that's kind of where FIFINE, they make these quality products. They have a very vast product line that I've noticed, but everything I have bought and everything that they have sent me is really good. Like, it's really good, and it's right in that price point where, why wouldn't you get it? I wish I had known about them when I started streaming and content creating, because it probably would have gotten me to what I'm doing a little bit quicker. I had to accrue a ton of equipment and trial and error on tons of different things, whether it's stream decks or key lights or cameras or microphones or whatever. And the ease of access to getting to use these products because of the price just makes it that much better. So yeah, that's really it. It is really nice. I highly recommend getting this if you're looking for a microphone, any microphone, not even for streaming or content creation. If you just want a nice mic for your desk and gaming, 67 bucks. I mean, headsets are like $250, $300 with the microphone. You can get this and a pair of headphones, any headphones. You've got a quality setup right there. Truly incredible. No software, plug and play, ease of access, quality built microphone from FIFINE. I gotta stop saying I'm surprised each and every time, because they deliver each and every time. Wow, this might be the most surprising review I have done on one of their products, because I really am such an audio snob. Like, do I think that this thing is worth the $60 to $70? You better bet your fucking ass it is. Do I think it's better than what this is? Yeah, I do. I actually do. While I've been recording this review, I have been thinking about man, should I just use this mic forever and not use this? And I'm like, well, shit, I have all this like hardware that this plugs into and I've always used that. It's like kind of making me feel weird that this thing is working so well. And I love all the options and I love the filter fucking switch on it. And yeah, it's great. My only con, switch these around. That's really it. Switch them around and give us a longer stand for this so people can actually use the stand, because there's no shot that you're using this. It's literally, what is that? Like a half a centimeter? Like that just doesn't make sense. This thing rocks. I really give it a high quality. Buy this fucking thing. If you see it, it's amazing. Now let me know if you guys have any questions on the microphone, and let me know if you're considering buying this after watching this review. Please let me know in the comments, and I want to know what you guys are already using, and if there's any USB mics out there that you're like, dude, you've been sleeping on USB mics, try this one. Let me know in the comments. Now, I'm sure you guys are all wondering, how the hell do I get my own? Well, that's real easy. So listen, a couple of things. I left some instructions in the description below, but first things first, you're gonna have to click on that Google form and you have to make sure that you are subscribed. The only way that you actually get entered into this giveaway is if you're subscribed to my YouTube channel. So subscribe to the YouTube channel, you're gonna throw down an email, and then that's it. And let me tell you straight off rip that your email doesn't get used for anything besides getting picked. I'm not going to use it to send you newsletter that you don't care about or throw you on some sort of website to fish your email. No. Sign up. I'm going to be running this for the next 2.5 weeks, whether it's on my Instagram, my YouTube, or my TikTok. Just make sure that you sign up, you subscribe, and that's it, guys. Thank you. I'm Buckworm, and I'll catch you on the next one.